loans from banks are also likely to get cheaper now, with the Reserve Bank cutting its lending rate today. It's now the lowest since 2011. This is seen as a much needed incentive to boost private investment, but sources tell NDTV the Finance Ministry wanted an even higher rate cut.
The Reserve Bank finally cut its key lending rate, the repo rate, by 25 basis points to 6%, the lowest in over 6.5 years. The reserve repo rate also slashed by 25 basis points to 5.75%. So what does this mean for the consumers? For example, if you have a housing loan of 50 lakh rupees for 20 years at 8.50% interest, your EMI would be around 43,000 rupees, and over the 20-year period you would end up paying over 54 lakh as interest. A 25 basis point cut would bring your EMI down to about 42,600 rupees and the total interest paid down to about 52 lakh rupees. Hopefully the banks will pass on the rate cuts, making loans cheaper.
Cost of funds coming down, number one, and related to that we are seeing now also far more transmission, which is now moving forward with lower rates under the MCLR regime.
I think there is scope for banks to reduce lending for those segments that so far they have not yet benefited to the full extent of our policy rate cuts.
Though officially the government welcomed the decision, sources tell NDTV the government was expecting a much higher rate cut. The rate cut failed to cheer the investors. Sensex lost 98 points to close at 32,477. Nifty 50 closed at 8,081 points after shedding 33 points.
I think it is inadequate. We are having record low inflation figures, and we have a situation where we have slow growth.
The rate cut is done, but concerns of inflation remain. In New Delhi with Sunil Prabhu, Oinita Moja for NDTV.
Thanks a lot, Governor.